Hi guys, welcome back. This is day 4, so we only have one more to go. This is another one of the backgrounds where I can't help myself from using the polymer gloss medium. You can use any medium that is glossy, so if you have any kind of a glossy varnish, even if you have just like a gloss gel medium, you can just add a little bit of water to it and stir it up really well until it gets to be a little bit more fluid. You can use any kind of a gloss collage that you might have. It really just helps that it has that glossy content to it, or surface, I guess you would say, to it, because that is what helps it have a little bit of body and helps the two to kind of float, I guess, against each other instead of quickly mixing. They will mix, and they do mix, and you'll see that here, but it has something to do with the properties of whatever it is that makes these things glossy. Whatever, I'm not a scientist, I only pretend to be with art journals, but whatever it is that causes that surface texture is what allows the two colors to kind of float together and to be able to be manipulated. Now, I will say this is another one where I had kind of something different in mind. When you get to the end and you see me start to use the lighter color, I actually ended up kind of taking more off than I wanted, and I probably would have actually gone in and put more back on. But I chose not to because I thought, this is just a background and I don't want to make them too complicated. I'm trying to keep these a little bit simple, even though I am using, a variety of different products. But I ultimately think I probably would have liked it better with just a little more of the white on it. And when I go to use this as an art journal page, you may see me build a little more white in, or a lighter color, so that I have a better basis, because I think this one's probably definitely going to get a face on it. Although I say that now, and I haven't started doing any of my, doodling or anything on these, so it's possible it won't. But I think that's pretty much it, really. Other than that, I did try to do some spatter here, but I was kind of being a little bit lazy. I didn't want to get more paint out, and so the spatter was minimal at best, because it too closely matched the exact color of the paint that was spread around. But I really do love just using my basic materials, like my baby wipes and my little paper towel or facial tissues, magazine papers. Those things we tend to overlook quite a bit, and they can be really great tools. And depending on how you prep them, whether it's crinkling them up, rolling them into a ball, whatever it is that you do to them, it's also pretty awesome to take and crinkle some paper up and dab it into paint and then just let it dry, because then it hardens and then you get an even sharper kind of mark from it. But anyway, I really do like using those more basic materials and trying to get as much out of them as I can, because I think they show a lot of creativity. Oh, and this tissue paper here, I used this tissue paper because I wanted the effect that I would get from it, and you're going to see the effect that you get on the actual tissue paper. I think I loved that more than the background. And you may see that in this page, me reusing that in this page, because I really did like the way it looked. But that's a quick way to get some painted tissue paper. So you can kind of reuse these materials over and over. So I hope this has been helpful, and thanks so much for watching, and we have one more day of backgrounds to go. And that's my favorite one.